The village square had never been this crowded. Not even during Yam festival. Torches burned in the corners, casting wild shadows on people's faces. Mothers clutched children. Men whispered to each other. Fear had soaked into the air like kerosene. Chief Obidike was gone. No note. No witness. Just blood on the steps of his compound and silence where his voice used to be. The elders stood in a tight circle, their backs stiff, their eyes darting. Elder Gozi, the oldest, tried to calm them. "We must not act in fear," he said. But fear had already acted. A voice rose from the back. "Where is the chief, then? Where is our leader?" "They want us to panic," said another. "They want us to bow," someone spat. And then the worst word of all dropped like poison from a mouth near me. "Adanna." Heads turned. "She came with curses," the woman sneered. "Her mother died. Her stepmother banished her. Her presence brought watchers into our homes." A murmur swept the crowd. "She's with Obina, the tailor. He disappears, returns with blood on his hands. She lives in Mama F's house, the one who talks to spirits." Eyes landed on me like fire. Mama F stepped forward. "Enough." But I touched her arm. "Let me speak." She looked at me, afraid. But I wasn't. Not anymore. I stepped into the open circle. Every heartbeat in that square felt like thunder in my chest. My knees trembled, but my voice was steady. "You think I brought trouble to this village?" I said, scanning their eyes. "I didn't. Trouble found me long ago. When I lost my mother. When my stepmother fed me ash while her daughter drank milk. When I walked barefoot to school while others laughed behind me." Silence. I was beaten, mocked, thrown out like a dog. And none of you, none, asked why. You just watched. Someone shifted uncomfortably. "And now you want to blame me for what you let grow in your own shadows. You blame a girl who barely had food to eat, because you're afraid to face the real enemy." "What enemy?" An elder barked. "The one who hides behind your fear. The one who promises power in exchange for silence. The one who took your chief." Murmurs again. "She wants this village. She wants your minds. And she's already begun." Then I raised my voice. "But she's not stronger than truth. She's not stronger than us, if we stop acting like goats led to the slaughter." Obina stepped forward beside me, holding a cloth with the Red River Hills mark. This was found in Chisholm's bag. "She worked with Onika. She's not the only one." Gasps. One man shouted, "I saw a trader drop the same cloth by the shrine." Another woman clutched her chest. "They're inside the village already." I took a breath. We either fight smart, or we fall like dry leaves. And then, for the first time that night, someone clapped. Then another. Then voices rose. No more silence. No more watchers. No more fear. I stood there, stunned. The same people who once called me cursed, were now calling me leader. But war doesn't stop for applause. In the shadows, Onika was already planning her next move. And this time, she wasn't sending watchers. She was coming herself. The rooster never crowed that morning. The wind blew harder than usual. Dry leaves danced like warning spirits. And then the drums started, slow, steady, hollow. Not festival drums. War drums. I ran outside, heart racing. From every corner, people poured into the square again. This time, there were no whispers. Just silence. The kind that wraps around your neck and squeezes. Obina met me by the mango tree. She's here, he said quietly. Onika. He nodded once. I didn't need to ask where. We followed the sound of the drums. The village square was surrounded already. But this time, not just by villagers. Strangers stood at the edge, men with carved scars on their faces, women in black wrappers. All of them barefoot. All of them still. In the center stood Onika. She was tall. Too tall. Her skin was dark like rain clouds, her lips painted red like danger. She wore no shoes. Only ankle beads that rattled when she moved. And when her eyes found mine, something inside me shifted. Adanna, she said, her voice like honey on broken glass. The girl who speaks too much. I stepped forward. And you're the woman who hides behind others. Gasps rose from the crowd. Onika smiled. You've gathered followers. Poor souls. Confused. Hungry for hope. Hope is better than fear, I said. But fear is loyal, she whispered, turning slowly. Isn't that right, Elder Gozi? All heads turned. The elder didn't speak. Tell them, she said sweetly. Who gave me the keys to the village shrine? I froze. Gozi lowered his head. No, Mama F whispered beside me. You, I stepped forward, voice rising. You helped her. I had no choice, he croaked. They threatened my son. My grandchildren. Onika's smile grew wider. You see, fear is stronger than speeches. The crowd wavered. My voice cracked. You poisoned our people's hearts. No, she said. I just showed them who they already were. Her guard stepped forward. But so did Obina. You won't touch her, he said, eyes locked with hers. Onika tilted her head. Oh. The tailor with a hero complex. I'm more than a tailor now. Then prove it, she whispered, and in one swift move, she flung a calabash to the ground. It shattered. Smoke rose, thick, black, choking. People screamed. Babies cried. Chaos. I covered my mouth and coughed, my eyes burning. Obina grabbed my hand and pulled me back. She came to show power, not to kill, he shouted over the screams. This is a warning. Onika's voice rang out through the smoke. Next time, Adanna. I won't knock. Then she was gone. Just like that. Vanished into the smoke. The drums stopped. Silence returned. But this silence was different. It wasn't empty. It was full of fear. And fire.